Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Welcome to a Sunday match day experience. I've never done a Sunday match on my channel before. We're off to Bury St Edmunds to go and watch Gym United versus St Joseph's in the FA Sunday Cup. And it's, you know what, I'm really looking forward to this game, but you probably can't even tell that because of the sound of my throat. I am feeling a little bit sorry for myself. Me and a few of the boys went out yesterday to go and watch Stowmarket play, and the rest, shall we say, is history. But yeah, I've done a little bit of research prior to today's game because obviously Sunday football is not something I normally cover. But Jim have been asking me to go to a game for the past couple of years, and unfortunately, obviously with everything that happened with my ankle, I wasn't able to attend their game last year. But it's a third round match against St Joseph's, who in '95 and '96 won this competition, so they're a team with history. But Jim they're probably the favourites for today, and they'll be expected to win, and they're hoping for a really big crowd down at Bury today. So I want to get going now, because I think once I get on the move and once I actually start doing some stuff, I'll feel a little bit better and won't feel so sorry for myself. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute when I've got to Bury's ground. So here we are at the home of Bury Town. We're at Round Meadow, and it is absolutely glorious today. Barely a cloud in the sky, absolutely perfect conditions for football. Pitch is a little bit wet from the weather's rain over the weekend, so it's absolutely perfect. The conditions are spectacular. The pitch is looking good for a December game. The pitch is looking very, very impressive here at Bury. So fair play to the guys on that and people who work hard to get this pitch looking as it does. And yeah, I've got about half an hour or so to go before kickoff, so I've really got to try and figure out where I can get the best viewpoint from. Where am I not going to get, any sun glare or anything like that from the camera? So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second when the game's about to kick off.
Before the game, we're all moaning. That league has a lot of big teams in that league.
It's a good league. Whenever I've seen the Midland League the last couple of years, I've been impressed. Because even at the bottom, the teams are competitive,
I think, Bromsgrove went up last year, didn't they? They can't beat Swaffham, they're struggling in the league, aren't they? Look at effort. I'm not surprised system are going so well, because all the teams we played last year, they were one of the better ones. They were very good last year. So it's next week. The middle week. Yeah, he just had his strengths fitted and he said he feels good as gold, So I was convinced it was something like that, or a chest infection. I was just wheezing a bit, that's all. And then Steve Hardy used to do programme things. He'd see I'd been in one of these games.
It's not soft,
Yeah, he's fat boy fat on the foot.
Couldn't really pick it.
I've kept one in pretty good condition from a game here, that's the one before, So I was like,
when I come in, what a big hole that is.
Go on. Shouldn't let that go. Go on, run through.
Settle. The first place, isn't it? Like ours. He's had sticks in the corner there. That's not what I've been looking for, is it? They said that, it makes sense. If both of you've got a hire coach, well, if both of you've got a hire coach, you might as well have.
Half time, 1-0 to St Joseph's, and to be honest, they've deserved it. They have been the far better team. I actually at one point was wondering how it was a 0-0 because the amount of chances that they created. If it weren't for the goalkeeper of Jim, they could be 4 or 5-0 down at this point. Jim just haven't begun to start playing. To be honest, they're not really connecting any of their passes. The touches are very heavy. The passes are a bit too much, and just not really getting anywhere near the top, the front three. It's just been a bit sluggish, and they're starting to have a go at each other, and just need to calm down at half time and start just passing the ball a bit more. That's just it. Just start passing the ball, and the chances will come. But as I said, from St Joseph's point of view, I think they're really going to be disappointed with the fact they're not more than 1-0 up. They've been absolutely brilliant in that half. And as I said, if it weren't for the keeper, it could have been far, far more. It's been a really good game of football. Really, really good level of football. And I'm really, a little bit surprised by that, considering it's Sunday football. But, it's been brilliant. So, yeah, more of that in the second half.
Yeah. He see the danger, doesn't he? What have they said about it? He's going to play a little career. No.
Why is he going that way?
So Jim, obviously now down to 10 men, it's going to be even harder challenge to come back into this now. It's a shocking challenge. I'm not even going to try and defend it. It was a bad tackle, but yeah, if they can same thing. If they can keep their composure, then if they can start passing the ball and moving around a bit more, then they'll be they're still in this game because they're still creating chances. So uphill task now.
The steward's got a bit arsey at me for saying you. Very good foul on his own man, though. Game over. Right, now they've got to score two, so if they're not positive, it'll be free.
No, pick it up.
Today, ever guys, full time. I'm now back at home. I'm home in my, home in my creature comforts, and I didn't want to do the end of the video whilst I was outside in the freezing cold. I just wanted to have a couple of moments just to really think about what happened in that game, because as I said in my interview that we did after the game, I thought the first 10 minutes of each half, Jim played very well. They were passing the ball around quite nicely. You could see they wanted to move, they wanted to pass it around and, create runs, and it was all looking quite good. But St Joseph's had so many chances in that first half, and how it was only 1-0 at half time, I honestly, I have absolutely no idea. It was a really good half from their perspective. And then I said, second half, again, first 10 minutes, Jim started getting back into the game, and I'm thinking, well, if they can just have one or two chances, then this is going to be a really, really good half of football. But what then happens is that they get themselves down to 10 men. They have a sending off, which was a bad challenge. And I don't know, the momentum just then stopped. Of course, it would do naturally. Then St Joseph's get themselves a second goal. And that's it, game done. And then, they went down to 9 men. It was a bad challenge again. Can't defend it. End up finishing with 9 men. So that's disappointing from their perspective. Obviously, as well, the fact that they were finalists and they wanted to go one better this year, and they're out in the third round. I can tell, I spoke to a few of them after the game, they are annoyed. They are really disappointed in themselves. But yeah, I had a great time, and I've really enjoyed watching some Sunday football. I appreciate that with the guys who are on both sets of teams, they normally play Saturday matches anyway, so they're really, really pumped, and they were really sort of psyched up for this because it's another cup competition that they can win. But for Jim, they've got to bounce back now. St Joseph's, they march on to the next round. Happy days for them. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, because your subscription getting me close to the 1,000 mark is a goal of mine. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. So every person who enjoys the video, if you have a Gmail account, if you sign into YouTube, you can then hit the subscribe button. Every time I release a video, it gets emailed over to you to let you know when I've released a video. So it would really mean a lot if you guys could do that. But yeah, if you've enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. You know the drill by now. And until we see each other next time, as always, adios.